Bismillah ar-Rahman. The first duty of the relative is to bury that relative, the one who passed away. That is the first duty. After someone passes, first thing you have to do is to bury him. After you bury him, you must pray for him. That's why in Islam, in traditional Sunni, Ahli Sunnat way, 7 days, you have a special prayer. You feed people, especially the poor people, you make a special zikr. 40 days pass after, you make another one, a prayer. You cook something, you give to people, 40 days. 100 days, 1,000 days. These are specific times when the body that is in the ground, it goes through specific changes. After 3 days, certain things of the body, they're going to go. Big punishment. After 40 days, certain parts of the body, they're going to go. After 1,000 days, and nothing is going to be left there except for the bones. So they need special prayers for protection now. But people became not only Wahhabi these days, but very selfish. How are you going to be selfish? Because when the person dies, you don't believe he's dead. Number one, you're saying, oh, he's off to a better place, Christian style. How you know? Even they don't believe it's a better place. How can it be a better place? He's just floating in some clouds playing a harp. There's a better place. They say, I'd rather be in this dunya. How it's going to be? Now amongst the Muslims, you're not understanding that death, that funeral, because there are no Muslim funerals really anymore, especially in the so-called first world countries. It's not a funeral, it's just another social event, social get-together. You buy some clothes, you put something on, you make some food, and you eat. It's just that yesterday was wedding, today is a funeral, same thing. Because a funeral makes you to understand things about the reality of this world, makes you to understand what is the reality of the grave and the hereafter. It must put into you, and the Islamic way of doing it, you strip away from everything. That's why Muslims cannot be buried in the coffins. You don't make fancy the burial. You look and it's just dirt that you dig up in the traditional way, the way that we're doing here in the OSMANLI Dergah. People in the Dergah, they come, they roll up their sleeves and they dig that grave there. They understand when they are digging, they meditate, they think, this is my end, this is my reality, everything else I worry about, I'm going to come to this. Am I prepared for this? How do I prepare for this? So now you have a relationship to that one, you have a relationship to the funeral, you have a relationship to death, real, not just thinking philosophically. What is death? Transition. No. You're seeing, I'm going to lie there in that hole. So you have to have all of that for that thinking, for that understanding to come. If you don't have that, we just roll out nice green carpet, one tractor coming scoop up, one tractor coming drop off, they put lift coming down, kafir way. People wearing designer black things, putting glasses, crying a little bit. They don't want to cry because they put so much paint and makeup, especially these women, they don't want to cry so much because they destroy that, then they go somewhere to, then there's no relationship. Then you don't know what is going to happen. How are you going to take care of that one who has passed? Because if you're really thinking, oh, you say, what if it was me and it is him right now? He needs help. You're going to start praying. You're going to start understanding. Then you're going to understand what it is that makes that grave to become tighter and what makes the grave to become more expansive. You're going to understand that now. You're going to start to see that one who has just passed, who are his friends? Who are the people that he's taking rights from? Who are those ones who needs help, that he has help? Who are those ones that maybe he has caused some trouble to? You're going to go and you're going to try to fix things to make it better for him. You're going to think about him often. You're going to go visit his grave. And you're going to sit. And you're going to think. You're going to spend time. This is your relative who just passed. What if it is a friend of Allah? Oh, then that time, your understanding must just open up. May Allah make it easy, inshallah. Wa min Allahu tawfiq al-Fatiha.